For our next example, we'll multiply two complex numbers and we'll write the answer in standard form. We have 6 minus 7i multiplied by 2 plus 5i. So in order to do this, we'll just use the FOIL method. We'll multiply the first two terms, 6 times 2, and get 12. The outside terms, we have 6 times positive 5i, and that gives us plus 30i. For the inside terms, we have negative 7i times 2. That gives us minus 14i. And for the last two terms, we have a negative multiplied by a positive, so that's a negative. 7i times 5i. We have 7 times 5, which is 35. And I times I is I squared. Now we need to combine some like terms. We have 30i minus 14i. So this becomes 12. 30i minus 14i is just positive 16i. And then we have minus 35i squared. Before I write that down, let's remember that by definition, I squared is equal to negative 1. So when we see an I squared, we want to substitute negative 1 in there. So we really have minus 35 times negative 1 for I squared. So we really have 12 plus 16i minus 35 times negative 1 becomes plus 35. Now we almost have it written in standard form. Remember, standard form for a complex number looks like this. We have a plus b times I, where a is the real part of our complex number and the bi represents the imaginary part. So in order to write this in a plus bi form, I just combine the 12 and the 35, and I get a total of 12 plus 35 is 47 plus 16i.